My name is Andrew Clark, from Phoenix, Arizona. My story kind of starts probably back in middle school, high school, Glendale, Arizona. I kind of started using drinking on the weekend with my buddies, smoking weed, coke here and there. Kind of just led from there, from getting kicked out of one school to another, either for drugs or not being in classes. I was with a girlfriend at the time who was pregnant shortly after high school. So me being in active addiction, that was never gonna work from the beginning. You know, a couple years go down the road, we have our first kid. My ex, she left me, of course. She just couldn't handle it. There was even, I'd get so drunk I'd be screaming, breaking things. There was a lot of domestic violence from my end that I looking back, I don't even remember half of it. I never really put hands on other people. I was kind of breaking my own stuff, and I learned the hard way that you break a cabinet that you own and you're gonna go to jail for it. Me and my ex-wife we had just bought a house. I got to a point where I couldn't manage my life anymore. It was impossible. I lost my job for not going in a lot. My car broke down because I spent all my money on drugs and alcohol instead of parts, and we lived way out in Florence, and I worked an hour away. I got a letter saying we were gonna get the house foreclosed. Yeah. The day before us, basically gonna go sign papers for the apartment, she let me know she didn't want me to move with her and the kids. She can't take it anymore, this and that. I had a lot of mental health going on as it was, but if you add drugs and alcohol, it's 10 times worse. And I had a lot of depression stuff going on already. And then kind of when she told me that, I was already in kind of a state of drugs and alcohol I wasn't me. So I kind of lost it, and I started cutting my wrists. I don't remember much after that. I know I passed out. I got woken up by an EMS or something like that. The police did come. For that particular one, I was facing, I want to say 3 or 4 charges maybe. I was on probation, looking at going back 6 years to prison if I messed up my probation my 3rd time. This is my 3rd strike I was on. I believe someone just randomly called me and pulled me up to the side and said, hey, do you want to do a diversion? And it can potentially reduce this to this to this. If not, wipe it away. And I was like, I've heard about that. I've never actually done it. They came to me and they presented that there would be anything from anger management classes to domestic violence to possibly AA meetings. It really depends on the criteria, kind of case by case of the person. And lucky for me, during that whole process, I have been working on this for a while. I kind of just jumped in, give me the anger management, give me the domestic. I think I did it twice. Well, from my understanding, if I would have took just the normal plea, which I was going to do, because what are the options, then that would have been a hit, my 3rd strike. I still have troubles. I still have girlfriend troubles, family troubles. I still have troubles at work. I have problems, but I don't run to the drugs and alcohol now and get into that trouble. I never, ever thought I would have no charges, no warrants. It's kind of up from there. It's pretty cool. My advice would be to join in the program fully, honestly, 100% from the start before you can't. My future is pretty bright today. Coming from a place where I didn't even want to wake up before it got to a point I didn't want to live anymore. It's pretty nice today. And I don't have the cars and the houses and stuff like that, but I have myself again, and I'm sober.